Okay guys, hello. So this is my first time actually doing like a voiceover because my parents finally allowed it, but here are some helmet camera clips from today of me at K1 and doing a lap. This one was with three men in their 20s or late teens, and then two elderly men. I think. Wait. I don't know if this one's it. But anyways, so this was kind of fun. I had a couple of cards you can see with the difference. And how I worked well with it. Some of the cards, people somebody got the fastest times with it, but the way I drive, I just couldn't. I think that's one of the later videos. But yeah, you can kind of see everybody back there. They put me out first. Overall, I think this one was pretty good, except this was actually my last race I did. They put us in slow carts. You can kind of see it's kind of fast at the beginning, but a lot of people crashed, so they ended up making it slower at the end, and so my best time was only a 25.8, which was sad, but yeah, I think overall, so here you can see I'm already starting to pass someone. Yeah, one lap into it, I'm already passing somebody. Now this person, so we're passing people, whatever. There are many people at K1 who obviously think they are the best people, racers ever, and they are not. And this guy is one of them. He has. Yeah, I'm not saying it because I'm super good and I don't want to be cheeky and everything, but he held me up for 3 laps. As you can see, he would not let me by. He thought we were racing. I don't know if he saw that I was the lead of the pack or if he knows what being lapped is, but he did get blue flags, as you can see up here. I think, yeah, the person was waving blue flags. He probably just didn't care. And this was at the point where I was starting to get really annoyed because he would just not pass. And or let me pass, and it was really annoying. As you can see, he's holding me back a bunch. My fastest time with him was a 26.9, which is super bad, or at least for me. And everybody was doing 30s or 34s, so that, as you can see, I'm writing with my hand. I was so mad because he's holding me back for 3 laps, and it's 3 laps of trying to get better wasted. Yeah, it was really annoying. And as you can see, his friends were over there telling him to let me pass, and then, because he was with 2 other of his friends, and then he was just looking, and he thought they were saying, I don't know how to race, but obviously I have gloves, I have a neck brace. I wasn't wearing my helmet, because my helmet didn't have Velcro that would allow the camera to attach, so I had to use one of theirs. But as you can see, we were stopped here. And we're stopped here for a while. And so, because this elderly guy back there, his car wasn't running, his battery was about to die, so they had to switch carts. And you see, I was, talking to my dad over there. I was this kid is crazy. Obviously, he's not a kid, but you know what I mean. He was acting like one, that's for sure. Yeah, he was, the thing is, so at K1 speed, I think this applies with all electric carts. I don't know. I've only raced K1 speed. But when they shut when they shut your cart off, you have to, if you want to if you want to go again, you have to obviously let go of the acceleration pedal all the way and then press down. I knew I was going to pass him right here because, I already knew it because this entire time he just had his foot jammed on the pedal waiting to go. Obviously, I saw before I don't think he got a lecture, so obviously he's been here before, but I don't think he's been here before enough times to know, the gist. But yeah, I was looking back a lot, I was just waiting for this guy to obviously, get, his card out. I think at this point, they're about to get back, and I'm just really angry, and I'm looking at the scoreboard, and my fastest time at this point is a 26.9, and I'm really upset. I'm really upset that this is as you can see, I have my helmet up, and I'm shaking my head. I'm this isn't not it was really, really bothering me. And sorry, I'm yapping. I'm yapping a lot. Anyways, so they're I don't know, he was just being really annoying. And he's like, there's so many people at K1 that I race against who you can tell are new, who don't use the brakes, who don't know what any of the flags mean, even though there's a thing saying what the flags mean, who don't care about you, who think they're the best. And I think it's really annoying because when you're trying to get better, you can't really race against people who, like, are like that, because they're just going to want to bump you off and you're not going to be able to learn racecraft. So that's why I think if you're at K1 and that's the, like, best place you can be at right now and you're not able to be in a better championship, see, as you can see, I'm starting to go ahead of him. I think you should do the Team Cup, because that you're racing against people who actually know how to race and not against people who go there because K1's a franchise. Anyways, we're finally getting to go, and, like, this car, it was pretty good. I started to get a little bit faster, but then around, like, as you can see, they had to stop him because he didn't know how to get off while his cart wasn't going. But at this point in the race, they'd slowed our carts down a lot. It might not seem like it, but they'd slowed our carts down to the max point where, like, this is, like, almost the speed they put you in for juniors. Like, it's really embarrassing. And not embarrassing, but I'm just gonna say it's really annoying. I think annoying is the right word like, when, like, you are trying to race, and there were people there that were actually at the Teen Cup and are racing in the Teen Cup, and, you know, were obviously watching me, like, it was kind of, it's kind of that feeling when you're, like, not the underdog, I don't want to say, but, like, when you have, like, no friends. It's like when you're doing a group project at school and none of your friends are in the group project, but it's all, like, those popular, like, kids, and, like, the kids who know each other doing it. And so you're just there really awkwardly with them. This is how I felt, because for a while I was there because my dad had to go do something. And so, like, I was just there, and these kids were just, like, watching me, and I was like, oh, because I know they were probably saying something about me. Hopefully not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being like, oh, everybody is talking about me. I'm not trying to be like that, but I'm just saying, like, it's really annoying, because my main point is saying when, like, you're trying to get into that, you know, you can't because you're going slow, and then they're gonna be like, oh, whatever. But yeah, at this point, my hands were starting to really hurt, because the steering was, like, because we were going a little bit slower, to, like, push, and so I think that was, you know, really annoying. But finally we're getting up to speed, and this corner, it wasn't with this car, but I get a lot of oversteer in that corner. I don't know if I have corners I need help with, like, honestly, I'm losing, like, at least, like, 5/10 a second because of these corners. And this is one of the old guys. He didn't really know how to drive, no offense, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think he bumped me back there, or he bumped me into the barricade or something. I don't know. He just really couldn't drive. Anyways, yeah, overall my hands were starting to really hurt, because this was my last race, and my hands were starting to really hurt because the races before it was like, what's it called? My hands were, like, really hurting because, like, I don't know, some of the steerings in the cart I got, I was just unlucky in some of the carts I got. Oh yeah, that was a section that was really annoying, but it was because I was, like, trying to brake, and I just didn't brake in time. But yeah, passing traffic here wasn't that fun. See, here's the red guy again. I'm lapping him for the second time. Here, he actually makes a mistake, and I get by him, and I'm like, take that, loser. Not loser, don't worry, everybody is amazing in their own ways, but sometimes you're amazing in other things, and you're not amazing in karting. I shouldn't be talking, actually. But overall, this was just practice, and it was really bugging me. I was just, like, waiting for the last lap. I was like, where is this last lap, bro? Because, like, I did not want to race with these people, because they were just being bums. And yeah, I'm really happy. This is my first, what's it called? This is my first, like, race. No, this is not my first race, I swear. This is my first, like, audio to it, so, yeah. It was kind of, you know, annoying. I was like, why isn't there, I thought it was, like, because, like, one of my slowest lap was, like, a minute, and I was really annoyed. It was the one you saw earlier. But here, you know, turns 3 and 4 back there that you just passed, I'm having trouble with those. And coming up here, this turn right here, I do have trouble with that turn a lot. Yeah, this cart had a lot of hopping for me, and I don't know. I think just the way these carts are, some of these carts are tuned. Like, if I don't get a cart that was tuned to be for faster people, you know, I struggle because the way I drive, I think the style of my driving, I think it's very like snappy, not snappy, but like it's aggressive-ish, and some of the slower carts won't take that and will hop and oversteer, understeer, whatever, because they won't allow you to do that. So yeah, I was just struggling with that. And oh yeah, this was last lap. Finally, very happy with that. I already have my visor up and stuff. Oh yeah, see, I thought it was so cool, you know, being able to turn the car with my knee. Well, it's because my hands were hurting so bad. I was like doing whatever I could to not drive with my hands. It was really painful. See, that's the thing, though, having 12 laps and your hands are already painful, that shows you how much I need to actually like strengthen my like stamina and grip and like strength in my hands. Strength. But yeah, I was really happy this one was over. Yeah, I think I'm just like yapping this entire time. I don't get what I'm just like yapping, bro. Yeah, see, I'm already taking off my neck brace. It was like so annoying. But yeah, overall, I think on this one, it was obviously one of the ones I didn't really need to race because like I didn't improve anything. I was just battling traffic and battling people who think they're the best. Now, this is my next one where I just did the next one already. This one is, I just did a lone one. Now, I'm in cart number 1 of this. And for this week, the fastest person, or the second fastest time of the week was in cart number 1. I think, again, this is a kind of thing with my aggressive driving style. My style of driving in general, this cart was hopping, and in that back, turn back there, and a demo inside the closer thing, I forgot what time that was, maybe like 8 and 9, I just like got a lot of oversteer, and like, see, right here, it would like go wide. I don't know what it is, it just had a thing. I think for this cart, you need to brake early and turn early. I think that's what was needed in this cart, and I was trying that, but I don't think I'm used to having those like measurements and stuff. I think I need to actually, get those ideas done. But overall, I just think I was struggling with this car a lot. It was really, really, really hurting my hands to drive this car. Like every turn that I would try something new and stuff, it was like hurt. And also there's this silence like on the side. I like, for my driving, I don't know what I do, for some reason, just like handle like the turns and stuff. I put my knees like against the middle part right here, and I just like, but on the right side, it was something really pokey, and it hurt a lot. It was like poking my leg, and it hurt so bad. So like, that really hurt. Also, this car had like I was talking to one of the work employees there, and he was saying that like he was showing me that it was like one of the best cars there, and I was like, yeah, I think it was just me struggling with the car. The car seemed great, but not for me. But according to obviously that data or whatever, it showed that it was a good cart. So obviously I was struggling with it, but apparently someone great in that cart. But my best with this one was a 25.001. So it wasn't that bad. I think for me it's really weird. The only times I've ever gotten like 24 seconds is like average time. I get 24 probably every time I get there. I go there, which is good. But every time I get like into the 24s, it's either in a cart I'm super like I know I'm going to do well in, or a cart I feel like I can't handle, because there are some carts that have like really loose steering to one, and with these carts I do it great. My best with my steering is like a 24 inch, and it's like great because I just think I have a thing for like when I don't think I can drive, I just like push it to my limits and then get a good job done. I guess for me, at this track layout, I'm having trouble with turn 7 right there a little bit. I am having trouble with the back a little bit. As you can see, where I did like there's still not in that section that you saw right there, but you can see furthermore in the other videos in next turn that I have trouble. I do have trouble right there. Turns 4 and 3. Turns 3 and 4 I do have a lot of trouble with because turn 3 I have trouble with on that one because I had a turn lane where I was doing a smash and I never get it perfect, which is really annoying. In that back turn right there, I do get a lot of skidding, and I think it's just because I'm mashing the pedal, and at that time I just didn't mash the pedal, and I was working on other parts of the track to get better on, but again, this was a lap where those kids that I race against were watching me obviously doing much better than me. They are actually getting into the A&B finals. I've never gotten into the B finals, but I've always gone to the C final, and I got, okay, the thing is, school, like, got in the way of a lot of this, and so I've only been able to race 3 races so far. I'm not going to be able to race the one in July, because I'm going to be gone on a trip. So I only got to race the one in January, or not the one in January, the one in February, the one in April, maybe, no, not the one in May, and the one in June. I think those were the ones I was able to race in, whatever one. Like the first one, I got like second to last, which was not good, and then the second one, I got second because, I went from second to 6th because I got spun like a million times. I managed to get back to 2nd place, but then I just got spun at 6th. That really because I really thought like I'm sure that if I had gotten a better start, I would have gotten first in that. And then I just obviously know in the third one I won it. That was pretty good. And as you can see, I'm just shaking my head through this one. This is the car I really, really struggled with. Like, I just could not get a grip on it. I just think I was just trying to push it and see if it would go my way too much and not just adapt to the way it races. I think that was annoying, but also they kind of put me on, like, yeah, as you can see, my hands hurt so bad, like, it hurt. But, like, overall, it was just, like, really annoying, and I was really happy to get it over with because this was my second race. This is my first race with the helmet camera. I really don't know why I didn't put it in order. Maybe I thought I'd put an interesting one first, interesting one last. I kind of yapped through this one, but yeah, overall, I was just shaking my head. It did not work. Now, this one, I was with 2 people, again, who don't know how to race. I got to race with somebody who was actually good, but obviously it wasn't with the one that had a camera, so that wasn't fun. This one, I got a 24.8, so I'm happy, to break 25 overall. I'm happy with, I think, getting 24s more consistently, like I am now. It's much better. I think in this kart, I really liked it. This kart was perfect. Like, perfect for me. I really liked it. I was really, I felt happy with it. Like, I was looking, like, scared for these people ahead of me. Like, this one girl was just, like, swaying, and it was really annoying. But I think I lapped these people, like, 3 times. Obviously, this is one of the ones where I like this one where it's chill, and, like, the people don't really give you a hard time because they know you're obviously going to be better than with them. This was their first time there, so great for them. Happy. I hope they have fun. Yeah, I keep getting like the screen closeness, so that's why my audio kind of cuts and I have to hit the record button. But yeah, I think this was a lot of just practicing my lines and trying to get a good grip with this car. I'm really struggling with turn 7 and turn 3. Those 2 have been my enemies since like day 1. Like, every time I come here, my dad's like, turn 3 and 7, turn 3 and 7. And I think in the moment, I just need to try more things. Because in the moment, I'm just trying to, like, will this work? Will this work? I've had enough. I just want to do this and get that turn over with. But, you know, even by doing that, I get good results. So that's great. Yeah, I really hoped you guys like this kind of thing. Maybe I should do this more often. Maybe you guys weren't used to my voice. I can, if you want to, like, comment and tell me if, like, I should do one with my voice. I don't know. I'm not old, I'll tell you that. That's why I kind of sound like young. But, yeah, this was interesting. I messed up, like, a lot. I hit the barriers quite a lot in this one. And by the way, guys, I'm so nice. I decided to record this as I was watching the World Cup, so I had to go down to my room and not watch the World Cup right now. Be lucky that I'm doing this for you. Anyways, I hope you guys like this. I'm kind of getting over a cold, so my voice kind of sounds weird. Yeah, it sounded weird for like days. Yeah, I just had like a bad headache and like a bad cough, but I took cough drops. Yay! That didn't really help. But this was kind of like one of the ones where like I just like I thought I had a good card. I really thought I had a good card, but I think I struggled a lot in the corners I struggle in. I think I really need to deep dive into actually like changing it, because I'm just so tired of like messing it up. Like every time I go there, I'm just messing it up. So yeah, I just need to deep dive into that, or not deep dive or whatever it's called, like actually look at stuff, because having this onboard helmet footage will help me a lot. Like help me a lot. Oh yeah, I can already tell talking like this is gonna give me a cough. But anyways, this was kind of like me. Yeah, I think, final lap. Final lap. Right? White flags. I'm having like so much trouble. If you guys can comment and tell me like what I can do to improve, because I feel like I know I can do to improve, but I just think I forget to do that, and that's really bad for a mindset. But yeah, as you can see, I'm going wide on turn 3. I'm really happy. I'm so happy I was able to do this with you all today. I'm super happy I was able to, do a voiceover. I'm so happy my parents allowed me to be able to now do voiceovers, so this is going to help me a lot when I want to, of course, like, detail my videos, because you're not just going to be trying to read the screen, you're actually going to hear my voice. I do have a really bad cold, though, and I kind of just got it, so I'm not getting over it. I completely lied. I do have a cough, and I'm kind of getting over it. So, yeah, see these people, like, I don't know, I just think if you go to K1, you need to realize that there will be people who go there because it's a franchise, have no idea what they're doing, and think they're the best at it. All you have to do is be in your own mind, don't care what they think, like, just, like, get past them, and, like, you're gonna be fine, because then you have so much, like, clean air distance to try to get better, because once you, like, shatter their ego, they're not really gonna wanna, like, mess with you or get mad at you or try to race you. So I think, yeah, I just think if you don't want to go to K1, then go. I mean, K1 is great. I'm not trying to, like, make K1 sound bad. K1 is a great place if you want to actually start to learn how to do karting and stuff, because a lot of the people there will help you if you're not afraid to reach out. Like, a lot of people there, would love to help you, and you should, like, definitely have K1 as your starter. But if you want to go more in depth to it, then you can actually, once you're good at it, and, like, once you feel you're good at it, go into championships, go into whatever, because I think K1 is definitely the beginner step. Or if you just want to have fun with your friends. If you don't want to do this fully, this is definitely the go-to. Yeah. I have nothing more to say. I just think racing here, it's kind of fun. Even though how much I complain about it, it's really fun. It's fun to, I don't know, like, make people, like, be like, oh, I'm not so good at it than I thought. I don't know. I hope you had fun watching all of this, and I hope you have an amazing day. We're almost at 100 followers. We're at 90 right now. Last I checked, it was 90. Hopefully it's more than that once I post this. But yeah. Whoa. Time for me to get some cough drops. Bye-bye, guys. Hope you had fun. Bye.